When I started making beats, I've always thought about why my melodies never really worked or never really sounded the way I want to sound. And I think the reason why was because it lacked emotion and atmosphere, right? I don't think the key to a good melody is to have a lot of pieces that somewhat can work together. I think the entire key to a melody is really just the emotion that it evokes when it comes to the shit, right? So in this video, I'll be giving you a little quick example. This is this is one of the beats that I've made, and as you can see, right, I don't have a chord progression. I only have a single chord on this one pad, right? But just listen to this and let's listen to it. And as you can hear, right, it has that nostalgic tone to it, right? Like, it kind of reminds you of that like old school like jungle type of style when it comes to that type of thing. And that's kind of what I pulled from this sample. You don't need to have a crazy, insane chord progression in order to like have an actual good melody, you know what I'm saying, with your songs. I think it's just important to have that invoked emotion when it comes to it and that atmosphere that you build. And let me just continue. I only added this part too. I had this little lead right here. And if you can hear, right, it kind of plays into the pad in terms of like that nostalgic feel. You know, and I also added this is two instruments, but I was too lazy to add another pattern with this, so I'm gonna just show you the actual other pattern. Hold on. I added like a little like guitar riff on here. If you can just listen to this one. Almost like a synth right here. And like a nostalgic like guitar riff, because that's the emotion that I wanna kind of evoke too, you know what I'm saying? So this is the full melody right here. Yeah, we're not getting to the drums just not yet, but yeah, that's how I guess see melodies now. It's just you can have a good melody with a bunch of complex things happening all at once, but I feel like if it's not evoking any emotion, then it's just not a good melody in my opinion. That's just all I gotta say. I think emotion is extremely important. Conveying that through something as simple as one chord progression, a repetitive melody, or and another one with just a single riff. I think that corresponding and those melodies working together to create an emotion is more important than just having just sounds in the melody just so you can have sounds in the melody. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know, it's hard for me to explain, but yeah. But let's get to the drums. So regular ass spins 808, one of the best 808s ever. So and then we have the Z snare, perk, hi-hat, and the snare. What I did was let's just go back to this one. I actually gated reverbed it, and it's more of an acoustic sound. Let's just listen. Yeah, and it's a very simple like pattern. It's a very simple beat that I made. I think simplicity is not a bad thing when it comes to beats. If you see like most of like the beats that are getting more popular nowadays, all these things are like more simple. Like only have a few pieces that work against it. I think instead of trying to add a bunch of pieces, focus on what type of emotion you want to evoke and the type of feeling you want to evoke. You know what I'm saying? And for this beat, I want to evoke a more nostalgic type of beat. So this is just the beat. This is just the full beat. I'm just gonna play it right here. Yeah, so for this beat, I definitely try to focus more on a more nostalgic like PS2 type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like a P play like a old school like jungle. Like that's why I take inspiration from. I think just jungle sounds so fire, and I think with the contrast of it being a fast BPM with trap music, I just think mixing those genres together just seems cool to me. So I always wanted to like mix those genres together, and I feel like with this beat, I think I successfully made it work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just my that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying, with beats and like melodies and all that type of stuff. And yeah, man. I'm gonna go play some Skyrim. And yeah, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. I guess I don't know. Do whatever you want. All right. Bye bye.